Okay, gonna try another little demo here. I'm still trying to get it to scan and cut, right? Direct scan and cut. This is the fabric I'm trying this time. Very, very good contrast, right? So here's the fabric. I've got Steam-A-Seam Light on the back, and it's on the standard mat. I tried it with just these leaves a little while ago, and it was beautiful. Worked exactly like it should. But I wanted to capture this, and let's see if it will work. Sorry, I gotta do all this one-handed and hold the camera, and it's not easy. So let's feed it into the machine. Alright, let's go home first. Cancel. I like using their little thing better. Okay. So we're gonna feed the mat in. Okay, then we're gonna scan. Uh-oh, I see this already sticking up here. That's not cool. Okay, we're gonna direct cut, because I don't have to mess around. Okay, now it's gonna scan it. I hope this works as nicely as the leaves did, because that was beautiful. Okay, now it takes a minute to really see it. Okay, so there it's scanned in. Looks good so far, right? Okay. We'll tell it. Okay. Alright. I can't really come in on the pattern anymore because it's as big as the mat. Now I don't know if you can see it, but if you see that black outline, that's where that's where it recognizes to cut. Those are the actual cut lines that it's created. I don't know why my phone won't focus in on that. Anyhow, we're gonna tell it okay, because it looked like it caught it real nice. Alright, now I'm just gonna tell it to cut. Start. And it should be good to go. So, it is going to be limited in what it can actually see, depending on the contrast of the designs in the fabric. It'll just take some experimenting to determine where that cutoff is. And if it picks up little stuff, you can edit pieces out right at the machine, or you can always scan the image and upload it into their cloud-based canvas and do some editing there. But that kind of defeats the purpose, because the whole thing was to be quick and easy, scan and cut, right? But it, you know, it is doable. It looks like this is working like a charm. Now there's a way you could tell it to cut out those inside pieces too, but you have to save it either to the machine or to the USB, then recall it. Then it gives you a selection of just the outline cut like we're doing, or inside and outside, or I think you have 3 different options. And that's without going to the canvas. That's just right at the machine doing that. Okay, so we're done. It's done cutting. Okay. Let's unload the mat. Now I don't know how I'm going to hold the phone and pick this up too. Let's bring it over here. Okay. I want to peel just these up and leave the background. So it comes right off the Steam-A-Seam. Okay, beautiful cut. The Steam-A-Seam is on the back, ready to be ironed down. So that, I would say that is a win. Good score. Oh, I got the stem of this leaf real nice. That's very fine. I would say maybe 1/8 of an inch. Oh, there's a couple of threads there that didn't cut. That happens. That can just be a blade pressure or depth setting change. And the same thing, if you wanted to cut all the way through the backing of the steam seam, just bring the blade out a little more. Let's see how this is coming up. Okay, looks like it's got a couple of other little places that didn't cut. So I just need to adjust that blade depth a little bit. But see, it recognized it and cut it out. So I guess I really can't complain too much because it did what it was supposed to do, didn't it? God, I'm glad I have two hands normally. Okay, so there it is. So then we could do stuff with this. But I think all in all, that's pretty damn cool, right? Pretty clean, nice cut. Could put that on something. Here's the leaves. Let's get the other one here. Ta-da! This is what I was trying to scan yesterday. You don't have to. It didn't work. There's that. There's another leaf. And you could put them on however you want. Onto whatever you want. So yeah, today I'm much happier with it than I was yesterday. And this was just rushing around, playing around. So I can tell you that the rest of this fabric will get cut up like that. Because there's some really nice stuff for applique on that panel, which is from, I don't know, it's from a yard sale, or I think it's from our guild garage sale, but I'm not sure. I don't even know what it's supposed to be. No sew appliques. Oh yeah, so I'm doing what they intended to be done with it. But yeah, that's nice. That'll be real pretty on something else, won't it? Beautiful. Okay, now I'm glad to say I'm done with painting trim, finally. All that painting stuff is going to the garage. But I have like tons of housework to do. But I'm not going to kill myself. Right? I want to try to take a little bit more time to play today. Just a little. Yeah. So, there we go. Isn't this cool learning? Just think of the possibilities. Yes. Oh, and I wanted to say too, and saying it on here is going to be quicker than typing it all out. Even when I was fussy cutting, trying to fussy cut this fabric, it didn't recognize the shape of the flowers. I even tried outlining one with an ink pen, which really wasn't. It was better, but it wasn't completely successful. You could trace over it with a black marker, and it would see that, I'm sure. But anyhow, it does give you the option when you scan this stuff in to create a shape and move that shape anywhere you want. So you could like take a circle or a square, a triangle. There's many shapes. And you could outline, you could cut this in a square. So if you wanted squares for center blocks or center pieces or something, or rectangles, that was no problem. It scanned the fabric beautifully. It just couldn't recognize cut lines. I think because this is really detailed with a lot of shading. But anyway, you can do that. That would have been no problem, just to cut this out in a circle or an oval or all kinds of shapes. But I just could not get it to recognize the outer cut lines. It saw everything, like it was trying to cut out these little white areas, and it was a mess. So yeah, the jury's still out, but I'm much happier today than I was yesterday. Hopefully I'll be happier tomorrow than I am today too. But anyway, okay, this is a long video. It's going to take forever to upload to Google+. But I just wanted to show you that, yes, indeedy, it can recognize and direct cut. Okay, you could save all this stuff and arrange them in a single pattern up on a canvas too. Canvas is their cloud-based editing and merging software, which I only know a little bit about. I've been on there a couple times, but alright. So, I hope you're having a good day. Enjoy the snow later. And who knows, there might be another video later. Okay, bye.